Hi everybody, welcome to my second video blog. I must apologise because I scrapped the start of it accidentally when I did it the other day, so that's why I look a little bit different. I've tongue-in-cheek called this blog From Crap to Mac. It's all about my going from buying random pieces of makeup and all that don't really go together, or things just for the sake of it being cheap. And in the end being really unsatisfied by my look. And even though a lot of people would think MAC is really quite expensive, if you look at the cost benefit analysis, at the end of the day you'll find out that you're coming out on top with products that work really well together and make you feel really good about yourself. So I hope you enjoy this next video blog. And little teaser, I've got another little blog coming up, a little bit like the placenta mask, but think feet. So let's start off with what has been cluttering my drawers for the past 7 or so years. Anyone who's read my blog will know that I love a gift with purchase, and I'm afraid that a lot of my makeup choices were linked with gifts with purchase. So let's start off. Clinique Repair Wear Laser Focus. Not a bad foundation. Not great. I was in my 20s, but it just didn't give me everything I needed. So I popped that one in the bag. These are some very old gifts with purchase in blushes. They're starting to break. And then also a very old lip gloss, which is a gift with purchase. So I said a sucker for gift with purchase. I had a little trip down Strawberry Net Lane, and I went via Clarence. So again, I used to get a lot of SPF foundations, but I again found that it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So there we go, that goes in the bag. I tried some Canabo. Again, it was okay. Had SPF, which was important to me. But didn't really cut the mustard. And then Strawberry Net started getting very expensive. I had a little powder I kept in my bag for a while, Elizabeth Arden White Glove. It was okay as well, SPF 20. I ended up giving it to my mother. For a while I tried some Mirror Nest because it's an Australian company, and I thought, hey, let's be patriotic and all of that. I have a couple of bits and pieces. They were okay products. Actually, no, that one wasn't very good. It was one of those mascara, primers. It just made me look like I had spiders coming out of my eyes, so don't recommend. I tried to go cheap at one stage and looked up the best concealer on Makeup Alley, and found everyone was saying Maybelline was really good. Maybe if you're 20, not if you're 30 something. I used it maybe twice and went back to the drawing board. We have some Elizabeth Arden. Again, this came in one of the blockbuster bags, which are really good. I thought they're really quite good value, those Christmas blockbusters. But again, it's a bit hit and miss. So the mascara just sort of stayed around. Another little mini mascara. Elizabeth Arden, I tried some of their makeup and their blockbusters. I usually like lip glosses, and then the rest sort of just goes away. And Dior, I used a few Dior mascaras. Well, I was lucky to get them from my in-laws from France. I thought they were the bomb, as well as their eyeliner crayon. I absolutely thought it was the bomb. I'll tell you why. I no longer think so. My last thing won't go into the bag just yet. I bought this recently. You may have heard about Lancome Juicy Shakers. They're really cute, and they smell awesome. It smells like you could drink it. Dab it on. Problem is, it doesn't actually stay on your lips like the Juicy Tubes used to, or do. If you use it more than once, it starts to bleed, and then you look like Punch Bowl Mouth from Buffy. So I don't recommend this as a product. I'd like to, but I don't. Next, I'm going to show you some other products you might like if you want an all-in-one product. There are some really good palettes out there. This was one I bought duty free probably about 8 years ago, around 60 bucks. It looks a little bit old and skanky, but it wasn't at the time. You've got 4 lipsticks, you've got a blush, 6 eyeshadows, a mascara, an eye pencil, and under here, really cute, is a little powder, some brushes, a lip liner, and a lip brush. So it's really nice if you want to have an all-in-one product. Problem is sometimes the colours don't suit. Another really good product that you can get duty free is a Dior palette. This is a really nice one. It's got 6 eyeshadows, it's got a foundation, a powder foundation, a blush, a concealer, lipsticks and lip glosses, mascara, eye pencil, lip pencil, and a little brush. The best thing about this one is that you can put it in your bag in case you have any makeup mishaps during the day. One particular time that sticks out in my memory was when I was going to have dinner with the girls after work, and I hadn't seen these girls in a little while. My makeup was coming off, and so I decided to go down to one of the department stores in Melbourne and just get a bit of a touch up, see what they had there. This was before I went to M.A.C. And it wasn't busy, it was a Friday afternoon, so the girl she took all my makeup off, started doing it. The store started to fill. I said, okay, that's done now. I had no eyelashes to speak of. I had half a face of makeup, and I was expected to go out to dinner. Very, very poor practice. Will not go back there. I won't mention where it was. So this little man saved me, and it's so compact that you can keep it in your bag. So that's a really good purchase if you want an all-in-one product and also touch-ups during the day. Going a little bit further, I got this from my husband for Christmas a couple of years ago. It's the Estee Lauder, it wasn't a blockbuster, but I can't remember what it was. It looks like a little storybook. Very, very, very cute. We have a mirror and a lookbook. It's sort of hard to handle when you're somewhere. You can't hold it on a bathroom sink, you've got to put it somewhere flat, otherwise it might break. I've used all of the lip glosses, as you can see. There's a lot of eyeshadow, some really pretty ones, eye pencils, and we've got a heap of lipsticks. We've got bronzers and blush, so it's a really good all-in-one. I still use this to take away with me as a nearly all-in-one option. So why did I start using M.A.C? I basically saw these ladies with beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow, and I couldn't help myself. I would have to ask where they got their eyeshadow, and they would always say M.A.C. So I thought, why not me? I will give it a shot and see how it goes. So my first time to a M.A.C store, I went to the Pro store in Chapel Street, and I had a few bucks to spend and a DJ's card. So I went into the Pro store. I purchased a Pro palette. So you have to buy it separately with the insert. It's got 15. And then you purchase the eyeshadows separately. I had absolutely no idea what to buy, but I do remember the sales assistant suggesting black, and I said, I'm not a black eyeshadow wearer. I am now, actually. But then I bought Wedge, which is here, Naked Lunch, Champagne Gold, Rose Champagne, sorry, Sketch, and Rice Paper. After that, you can tell I went and bought a whole lot more, but that's where I started out. Now to start off your collection, first you need to start with a very important thing, foundation. I started with Studio Sculpt, but I found it wasn't just for me. It seemed to change colour on my face. It oxidised a little. So then I tried using the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. It doesn't have an SPF, but it's a great foundation. I go to the gym nearly every day and it stays all day. It's fantastic. This is probably my third tube. Foundation first. After foundation, you'll need some powder. M.A.C often suggests the Mineralize. I've just started using Mineralize. I did have this skin finish because I have very, 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 very dry skin, but I like to change it up from time to time. So there, we're trying it. After that, we have our mascara. This is the best mascara I've ever tried. I've tried a few other M.A.C mascaras, but I love this. I'll show you why. One, it's waterproof, and it's got a really super long brush, and it can get into those really, really, really short and tiny lashes underneath. And it lasts all day, it doesn't rub off. It is fantastic. It's called Extended Play Jigger Black Lash. Eyeliner. You may be somebody who prefers to use a kohl eyeliner. I always did, which is why I had the Dior. And then I decided I'd like to try the cat's eye look. To do that, you pretty much need to go gel. So I purchased the Blitz and Glitz gel eyeliner from M.A.C. It's opaque with little gold pearl in it. And to do this, to apply it, you'll actually need to have a brush. When you look on the website, they're usually sold with what looks like tiny little paint brushes, but when I went to the M.A.C store, the sales assistant suggested the 288, which is a brow brush that's very good for beginners. I've been using it for over 1.5 years, and it's to do little strokes, and you can make it as thick or as thin as you like. It's a really, really, really good brush. After that, you'll need some blush or some sculpting powders, whatever you like. This is a great 2-in-1, Bone Beige and Emphasize. So the brown you use underneath your cheekbones, and up here is to highlight. So that's a good 2-in-1 product. And then, most important of all, brushes. You'll need, of course, your fluff brush. This is for powder, for your blush, eyeshadow. So these you can probably buy on eBay. Anything around sort of $30 they can be. M.A.C sells boxes at the moment for about 115. But yeah, anything that's not sort of a sponge, I think is probably fine. I've had these for about 6 years and they're fine. They're great. Next up is my blot powder. I've had this for nearly 3 years and I just half broke it before. This is rather translucent and you use it during the day just to mop up any oil if you get a little bit oily during the day. Very good product and lasts for a long time. And to cap it all off, lipstick and lip gloss. This is what I'm wearing today. This came in the Enchanted Eve bag. It's limited edition, sorry, but a very nice one. And this is an extremely old Dazzle glass, which is called Fab Frenzy. But M.A.C sells a lot of lipstick and lip glosses, so I'm sure you'll find the one for you. What you need to do is just to make sure that when you go into the store, you say that you're wanting something for your skin type and your skin colour, and just be sure to be slightly assertive at the same time. Don't be afraid to be assertive and let them know what you're looking for. So that's how I do it if I was starting out again. Brushes, foundation, powder, eyeliner, mascara, setting powders, lips, eyeshadow. There you go. That's it for now. I'll see you later. Bye.